2012 when I transferred from my former school, and I can say that I learned a lot since then. The never-ending sermons the teachers gave the class taught me to be understanding, because sooner or later I'd make use of them, and I believe that they are told to make me whole. The loud, babbling noise I hear during break hours while I read, no matter how severe my headaches get, will never be forgotten, for it taught me to be patient and kind. I remember how we covered up each other's boisterousness, which often ends to the just between us phrase. The hideous selfies we made inside our classrooms, the exerted efforts just to impress Pastor Gutierrez or Mandagayan, all those made me realize that however serious a situation may be, there could still be a little fun in it. It all comes down to health. Seniors, it's been a long and short 4 years of my life. Long because of the dramas and bad homework, the readings, the early morning extra credit projects, and all the petty pratfalls that hit us in high school. Short, however, because of the lifelong friendships that were built here. Today marks the end of one chapter in our lives, yet another is about to begin. I believe that this afternoon will be quite emotional for all of us, so I'm going to state my favorite graduation quote. Yes, I thoroughly researched for this. Joyville once said, "You may not know where you are going, but so long as you spread your wings, the wind will carry you." I have been a witness of the joys and pains of my fellow students these past few weeks. Some wanted to graduate to experience freedom set in reality. Some, however, admit to not being ready to face independence. Well, growing up is an inevitable part of everything. It will come, whether or not you want it to. But just keep your head up, show what you've got, and live it. Pride and hearts may float during the alteration of adolescence to adulthood. But the main key to overcome it is trust. Trust yourself that you can accomplish anything that you want. Work for it. Trust your peers, for they become the walls you lean on when tired. And most of all, trust God, for He is and always will be there to direct your path when you are about to go astray. We all have genuine talents we still might not know in present time. Learn to wake them up, for they will be the cause of your success. I don't primarily mean talents like dancing or singing, like the gifts of candidness or diligence, those that are yet to be discovered and appreciated. Lastly, I'd like to uphold my appreciation to these awesome people who have been a big part of my little world. To my parents, Mom and Dad, thank you for your understanding. Thank you for everything that you've done for me and for making sure that I get what I need. 1,000 words are not enough to measure how grateful I am of being your daughter. To my class advisor, Mrs. Jennifer Presbitero, or Miss Brother. Hi, Ma'am. Thank you for simply being there. Although there were times of misunderstanding and you had a choice to leave, but you didn't, and I'm thankful for it. God really did have a purpose of putting you in that position. To my dearest and honorable teachers, thank you for bearing my sometimes annoying personality throughout the year. You really are the light of us aspiring students. As requested, I'd like to mention some of my dear friends. Vivian Viola, thank you for teaching me math. Summer Arana, all the compliments and encouraging words will never be forgotten. Joshua Polanchaman, stay cool. Hi, congratulations. Nicole Adele C. Fausto, I know that you are beautiful. And I can't believe I'm saying this in public, but I agree. Marianne, Dana, Emma, Krisha, Andrew, Miguel, Reliza, Marissa, Simon, Blyser, and Shara. Thank you for making my high school years complete. You are amazing people, and please don't let anyone pull you down. Last but clearly not the least, I thank God for opening doors for me. I believe that I wouldn't even be here without His help and His provision. I am grateful that Great Christian Academy has been a part of my school years, an institution where I achieved great quality of education, which bridges towards responsible and productive life ahead. I'd like to end this speech with some verses in the Bible. Proverbs 37 verse 4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, do it with your whole heart, not as to the Lord and not for men." Congratulations to us graduates. See you at the top. Thank you and God bless.
Once again, join us when we greet our best valedictorian, your fellow students. Thank you so